Good morning, everyone. Oh, why don't we go out real quick? Already fed the crew, the pigs, the chickens. Man, that thing's still growing. Unbelievable. We're in October now. October 1st, everyone. Pretty sure I'm right. I think. And it is Saturday. I know that too. Woo. Oh, look at those babies. I mean, within 2 weeks. Look, there's another one. That one won't make it. Look at this baby over here. Whoa. As I said, this was one seed. One seed. But as I said also, the vines, they root as well. I'm looking. I picked 2 more yesterday. I'm looking. Oh, there's so many in here. 1, 2. Did I see one over here? 3. Oh, there's one down there now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I count that one? I think I did. Did I count that one? I don't know. 12. 3 over here. Did I count that one? I don't know. I'd say there's about 15 of them still in here. Oh, there's another one. I only counted 3 over here. And I picked 5. Unbelievable. Okay, this is a manure pile. They're getting up, but when they're green like this, I don't have to worry too much about the animals getting at them, right? Except for the horses getting in here and stepping on things. But otherwise, I don't have to worry too much. But once they start turning orange, oh. I guess they give off a certain smell, right? That even tells the animals, ripe, ready to eat, and they love pumpkins. I lost, as I said, every one of them. There were 14 pumpkins, big pumpkins. Nothing like this, though, the vines that I had in the B-side. And I had a fence around it, which, and no doubt, Bo, he just pushes against it until he's in. It wasn't a big old fence. It was just, And I kept putting it back up. As soon as they started to turn, I think it took less than 2 days. And I didn't notice, and they had eaten every one of them. Every one of them. I wanted my grandchild that has a birthday on Halloween to come and pick them, right? So I didn't take them on. Well, I know better this year. Well, anywho, so it's kind of had to let it go, right? That was my birthday present to her. Had to let it go. Well, they're gone. Not a one, right? And here, this year, I said I'll do it again next year, right? I wasn't here, didn't quite get to planting, and I saw that one coming up, and I wasn't sure what it was. Turns out it's a pumpkin plant, right? Yes, a volunteer. And I got more pumpkins on that one than I did have last year. Right? Yeah. Isn't that something? This is what I found. If you have true love within you, okay? If you really, truly accept God, our Heavenly Father, our Heavenly Parent, into your heart, right? And then you also show it on the outside. Okay, how do you do? In the way that you treat people. All right, can you treat people always 100% just niceness? Well, sometimes you got to step in and say something. Sometimes you got to go and say, okay, wait a second. This is off the proper path. Not talk beaten paths can be improper too. But this is off the proper path, right? And there have to be several things discussed about it, looked at, and then you find a proper solution, right? Even if one can't quite get rid of the whole problem, right? That's kind of how, right? Even out there, right, within your family, within your tribe, community, in your nation and the world. And I think if one shows that kind of love for everyone out there, rather than just, right, hoard all your own good stuff, this and that, not just talking about physical stuff, material stuff, knowledge you gain, the proper heart to mind that you have, that then, you say something. You try to guide and teach people, regardless. Right? Yeah, there's some dangers that come with it. I think we know that. If you want to be a Christian or other denominations, religions out in the world, you get killed over it. Taking a stand. I saw and I said, why don't you just give in and save your life, right? Yes? Yeah. And just go with it and then keep practicing what you practice. Well, that's a choice, right, that people make. I think that when you really, truly love God, you would never deny him, right? Because that's what happened to Jesus with Peter 3 times. Hey, aren't you one of them? Oh, no. No. I have converted back to, Judaism. I got it. Old Testament. I got it. Right? That's kind of basically that one would be told then to do if you deny who you believe in, stand with. Right? Yes? That hurt Jesus, I'm sure, greatly. So you didn't want to die with me, did you? I got it, because you are still needed out there. So there is, So we can always find an excuse. But the denial was there out of fear. So again, why not save your own life and just say, okay, who says they would not have gotten killed anyway? Right? Yes? Right? Those Christians that are still today. And it's not just the Christians. There are other religions out there not doing anything wrong who are actually sticking with the proper, this are also, yes? Okay. Getting killed. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm going to let you out. Piggy's right in front of the door again. Let's see, do they have any water? Sometimes that's the problem. Come on. Come here, Piggy. Piggy. Come on. Piggy. Come on. Go get you some water. All right, she's standing right in front of the door. You ever tried to move a big old, probably 500 pounds or something, out of the way? They're so stocky. Their legs are so short, it's hard to push them, right? Unless you kind of get them to move on their own. And they're older girls. I don't want to, right? Yeah. So you'll have to wait a few more minutes. How are you? Let's see. Are you ready to come out? Oh. How are we walking? You guys will get hay tonight. Go on out there. There's still food. No. Go this way. Go on. Oh, we're walking good. Yeah, that's what he needed. Another day of rest. Out there, this is very mountainous terrain here. He has a click in his back leg, which evens out. Once he's out for a bit, that goes away. So another age-related thing. He's almost 40. So, right? Okay, let's see where the piggy is. Now, having said all that, I like to get into a couple of things that, again, seem to just be seems to me an oddly weird problem. Hey, 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 hey. Good boy, good boy. No need to create havoc. Right, Charlie? I'm never a problem. That's true. You are never a problem. Never. You are just, I think he still remembers the 10 years in a dirt box. So he says, I'm not causing any problems here. This dude has a chunk off his hoof. It's not bad. Ooh, well, thank you. That was a toot. Okay, now let's see. Yep, he's clicking. But I think that's just, whoa, 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 whoa. Watch out, buddy. Oh. It evens out. Let me have a look at this real quick. Yeah, there's no, yeah, it's just, my feeling, he's, yeah, it's already, he's already walking it up. My feeling, from what I've just seen on his hoof, looks like there's a couple of knots. Oh my God, well, he has arthritis. And I have arthritis, I know how it hurts, and how you can hardly bend your hands, or whatever, however it happens, in your joints. And suddenly I have another knot. I'm going, oh, okay, well, I see what the pain was all about here. Then it's over, right? He's, as I said, he's so old, right? There are just certain things that happen. He's all right. He doesn't want to stay in, I can tell you that. And looks like he's already walked it off. So that might already, and he may be doing that clicking thing because it hurts, right? Right there in the joint. Yeah. But looks like he's about over it. So, good, good. There you go. It's what it is. So, I saw a story, and the guy who put it on, I'm glad for people like that who do that. Just make people aware of certain things. Of course, it's also the views, the likes, the this, the that. I get it, But still, and the more sensational, the better, right? Yet, I feel that one should applaud these guys and these women who, regardless, I've already heard about this story. Oh, I heard about that story already, right? So I see stories sometimes 2 to 3 times, the same ones, from different people. But because they're all different kind of people out there, hopefully everybody gets to see it. Right? So here, I'm going to make my video about it because I feel this is important. Can it be stopped? Well, it looks like that the proper side already is on the losing end. And that's weird to me. So in Vermont, there's a volleyball team of girls, and they have a transgender boy. He's not fixed yet, okay? Okay, this is the story I got. There was something going on, and the girls decided, okay, we're not comfortable with this anymore, okay? Undressing and dressing in the locker rooms, right? And if you play sports and if there's showers, what are the girls going to do, right? So now you have a boy in there who says, okay, we're just fine, I don't care, but he's still in there with what? All right, so what's the big deal? I wouldn't have a problem, right? Okay, what age am I? Huh? Guy said, well, you know what? We want to all take a shower together with you this now. Oh, okay, well, all right, let's do it, right? But girls, high school girls, that's not okay. Okay, so how about so the level of, right, being a teen, growing into adulthood, right? Thank God, a lot of girls and boys too are still shy about their bodies, right? Yes? Now we want to take that away from them too? I mean, hello? Now how? And then again, what's the agenda here really? Is it that There you go. Transgender people, right? Their rights to be wherever as whatever they feel like, this, that. Or is there another agenda going on again to desensitize our young people, girls and boys, teenagers, growing into adulthood, to being how would you say it? Still have some purity about them? I remember that, at a certain age, when you had to change, even in front of girls, you weren't all that comfortable with. So these girls are saying, we're not comfortable, okay, with this boy. He's a boy. He's still a boy. He's a boy in the locker room with us. But he's on the team. So it's all right. They're okay with him being on the team. So you have to say, okay, they compromised. Okay, they have him on the team, right? So where is the team spirit of this boy wanting to be a girl? And why is he so insensitive to the needs of the girls? That doesn't have anything to do with being accepted, because he's still a boy. He still has his equipment. His penis is there for everyone to see. So how has this boy been groomed to be respectful to the girls he is around? Not going to call him a she, because that's not what he is. But for some reason, again, the politicians make this law in Vermont now where you can't exclude, right, transgenders from wherever they want to be. Okay, now let me ask you, if the whole football team decides, hey, we're all going to be girls tomorrow, right? Because day after tomorrow we can change again, right? I mean, you can flip-flop now, it doesn't matter. So the whole football team says, hey, we're going to go all, we're going to say we're all girls now. We want to be girls, and that's that, right? And we're going to go to the girls' locker room. And if anybody, well, I'm a girl now. I mean, where does this escalate to? Thank God. I have a feeling that the football team would never do that. Or a basketball team, or any other team of proper boys, because they respect the girls. I would hope so, right? Or is that also going out the door now with all this? So my question to the boy would be, and it's the one girl, and I'm assuming she spoke for the whole team, right? Spoke out and said, well, there was something going on in there, and we were not comfortable with that. And right, what was that? What do you think that could have been? Right? What could that have been? What suddenly would make the girls uncomfortable to be around that boy? Oh, okay. I'm just saying, I don't know if that's what happened, but something happened. What could have happened? Right? It wasn't specified, per se. So this girl speaks up. We're okay with him being on the team. We can't, what are we going to do? I'm sure it's weird too. But in the locker room, so how do you change? Well, there's one stall, a bathroom that closes up, and you can go in there. So they take turns, and it takes like 30 minutes for all of them to change. Why would they do that if there wasn't something significant that happened? Here's the other thing too. They could easily say, okay, you go in first, change, and then you come out, and then we go in and change. Why don't they do that? Why don't they have a separate room? Sure, somewhere there's another room where that boy can go and change. Right? Yes? Now, but that's not pop because that hurts his feelings. How? How does that hurt his feelings? How would he not understand that since he is still a boy, that would be the proper thing to do? And why would any politician out there make a law where then the girls can't choose anymore? How does that make sense? That they have to. No choice anymore. Free will taken away. I'm okay to go and change with that boy in there. No problem. And the others go, well, okay, you guys go do that. And then when you're done, we'll switch over. There's no choice anymore. No choice. Or to say, hey, it's against the law to be against this boy being with his equipment in the girls' locker room while the girls do not feel comfortable with him in there for a specific reason. So, I should have said this in the beginning. This is going to go the way it goes, because when the law needs to be applied, the law will be applied, and that is that. It only depends when it is someone's son who's doing all kinds of things he shouldn't be doing, this, that, where the law doesn't apply for one reason or another. So where's the equality here going when it comes to the laws for everyone? The laws for everyone. In all situations. Okay, right there, right? Yes? So the dads, I'm sure, 10 girls in there and on that team, I'm sure not all of these girls do not have a dad. Maybe all these girls have a dad that is present in the home. All I can tell you is dads out there of girls in high school, any school, middle school, elementary school, you need to go and you need to look at what's going on. And you need to protect your girls. That's what you need to do. Oh, against this boy? No. The boy is doing what the boy is doing. And the boy is doing it with a great sense of disrespect. Okay? That's not team spirit. He has no team spirit. I don't know why he's playing volleyball, but he doesn't have any team spirit. So why is he playing volleyball? Because if he had team spirit, he would recognize that, okay, the girls are not comfortable because I should understand that and I should go and change somewhere else and stay out of the girls' locker room. Done. But he's been groomed very well. So anyway, so the fathers out there, the dads, need to go and protect their girls. All right, to the locker room, if necessary. Right? Not in the locker room with the girls, but okay, you're going to stay here, right? And go to the principal first. Go to the school board. This says, okay, we're done. This is not going to happen anymore. You see, you're a little late protecting your girls, too. A little bit late. But it can still be done, okay? And that goes with other things as well, when it comes to all that. So am I against, transgender people, this and that? Oh, I guess one would call me now a transgender phobe or something. No. I don't have, if people want to walk around something that they're not, I just said that in my other video, then, this is a free country. Oh, for them. Oh, well, that's interesting. As far as I know, been around many places in this country, in the city, in the mountains, okay? People who are queer, people who dress up all year long, that's what it is to me, dressing up, because you still look like a man. Or you still look like a woman. Okay, whatever. Then, where was I going with this? I have never seen, never, ever, and I will be 60, not quite yet, a couple of years, In all my life, have I, neither in this country or in any other country, have I ever seen a queer or a transvestite or whatever they are seen abused. Never. Ever. Well, you haven't spent time around it. Yes, I have. And yes, I have some who are friends. Now, they probably don't want to be friends after a talk like this, but then they also miss the point, saying, Daniela has a point. She's absolutely right. It's being taken too far out there when it comes to our rights. What are your rights? What rights do you not have out there? And what does it matter? Are you not supposed to have some team spirit out there with the rest of everyone? Because I feel, as a heterosexual, I did have that team spirit. It's slowly going down. I have to say, I'm going to have to choose. And it won't be you people. It won't. I'm going to have to choose God's side. Oh, God can't be a part of your perversion. It's just not going to be possible. And this transgender boy, right, going into the girls' locker room with, 10 other girls, and they're not comfortable, and him just, well, you know what, you can kiss my hind end because I have a right to be. That's not team spirit. And you think God is on the side of that? God can't be a part of that boy's life. Done. Not that God doesn't want to. The boy's not letting him. But if the boy's attitude, even though, right, would be a little different towards his teammates, at least there is a thread then. Yeah. You see? Yeah. So, where's the team spirit? Of all the queer people, whatever letters they are, okay? You know what? I'm sorry. No. Because, again, the dangers that the children are being put under now, and the parents seem to be oblivious to it, is no. I won't learn your pronouns. I have no interest. Again, I had team spirit when it came to all that. But I don't see the team spirit coming back towards me from you all. I said, the queer, the this, the that. I said, I have never seen, but I've seen queer people, transvestites, abuse others. One of them abused me and my children with a very hateful attitude, just because one of my children asked a question. Not even him, just me. I try to be as, okay, I gotta explain this, why a guy is walking around with a skirt that just about shows his bottom, no underwear on, and obviously it was a guy with a wig. It looked weird, okay? Walking past us and in front, and one of my children says, Mom, is that a man or a woman? Is that? Why is he dressed like that? Right? It was odd to them, right? Well, because there is a stereotype out there, right? Yes. So I said, well, that's just sometimes people just like to do that. The guy turns around and he cussed at us. Yeah. So I've been abused. I have been. I have never abused a homosexual or a transvestite or a transgender. And I came across those too. There was one here, and very interesting to look at. A beautiful woman. No, it was a man. Okay, beautiful man being a beautiful woman. And it was weird. I have to say it was weird, but she, okay. He was very nice, very, also didn't have all these weird movements going on that I see some men when they want to be women do that. Yeah? Just very natural, right? And had a job at the high school. Had a job at a school here in the mountains. I don't know if he's still here or not, but just saying. And then other things that I've seen. Yeah. But the disrespect that I've also seen here from queer men, queer boys in high school, right, where they openly, right, oh, not just, I'd say, wow, they're being accepted. Accepted? Well, why wouldn't they? Exactly. Well, they are. But then why? Why? Disrespect the people around them. So you see, it just turned that around, didn't it? Because from what I've seen out there, people have team spirit when it comes to all that. But the disrespect that we are getting back does not have to be tolerated. Done, right? Yes? So one more, real quick, about the sports. I've seen a bunch of videos where they were talking about this and about that. And interestingly, there wasn't one. Well, first of all, the women who are in these sports now, where they're being over-trumped by men wanting to be women, but they're not, but have to be allowed, again, this is a weird, why? They don't speak out. There's a few, but you don't really see them speak out. You know why? Because they would just get kicked off the team. Done. Now, if they all were to speak up, right, then what? But that's not happening because people are scared, right? Each to their self. And so nothing, right? But if the whole swim, that whole whatever organization they are under when it comes to swimming, if all the girls and even the men would say, we're done, come and call us when you have figured this out, because transgender men do not belong in a women's team anywhere, right? And I don't see how a transgender woman transitioning to a man would want to be in a man's team, right? You're going to be last all the time. I mean, you're never going to win. You're never going to make second, third, fourth. You're going to be the last one, right? Making the one man that would be always last feel better about himself. Yeah, see? So right there. Oh, it doesn't work. The same, both ways. Oh, why do people bring that up? Oh, they do, but, then they come as well. You have to be fair. Oh, wait a minute. What did you just say? So, and just what? You think, oh, okay. Well, we won't have the swim Olympics anymore then, right? Oh, the teams from the USA won't be, we'll just give up on them. You really think they're going to do that? Well, if you don't try, you don't know. But that would be one way for the people who love swimming, compete for swimming, train for hours and hours. I mean, we have no idea what that all means, entails, what they give up to get to the Olympics and try out for a medal. And here, now they have to accept a man. I don't care how much, what I call it, the hormone therapy. He's still a man. That will never change. He always will still be stronger. Right? Yes? Always. That's not going to change just because you lose some muscle mass. Oh, which, by the way, they're not. If you're a sports person, an athlete, you're not going to lose. You're going to get more. So that too, that's a lie. It's a lie. It's an absolute lie. What, are they replacing the size of the bones everywhere too? No, they're not doing that. Look at the skeletal system of a man and then the skeletal system of a woman. Then you know why they're stronger. Yeah, nobody brings that up though. Right? Yes. So, you're going to have to fight that battle. And if you don't, guess what? The women can just kiss being an athlete goodbye. In every sport. they're going to start infiltrating in every sport. Right? I heard one says, well, it's just one. Well, that one's already made a big difference in breaking records, this and that. Whereas he was one of the worst in the men's league. So, I guess, okay, not going to go there. But that's ridiculous. I'm not getting it. And yet, people out there are, they talk to people who, well, but that's just, that's the right, and that's fair. I said, no, it's not. It's not fair. It's not right. It's absolutely wrong. And that is that. We used to, the reason feminists exist is for the rights of women. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. I was like, what? I thought, well, immediately this would not. Yeah. And the record stands. And the man in the women's swimming league stands. The man in the weightlifting women's league stands. That's ridiculous, people. So here, also, I didn't see, often the women in these situations where they suddenly now are competing against a man, okay, they're afraid to speak out. Because, right, this is their whole life. This is their whole life. So what choice are they going to make? And then, I didn't see. How about a father and a mother who have an athlete that, again, there are all these sacrifices to be made. When you have an athlete as a child as an athlete that then needs to go here and there and I don't know what, and right? And the injuries, all that kind of stuff. So I'd like to hear from some dads out there and moms, but mainly dads. So how do you feel about a man now competing against your daughter? Again, where are the dads protecting their girls? Where are they? Are you in your man cave having a good time while your girl's struggling out there against this unfairness? Right, Burley? Huh? Are you? Because these women who are competing out there for the Olympics or towards the Olympics and in all other different types of qualify for the Olympics, they're not old women. They're not even women in their 40s. They're not women in their 30s, mostly. There may be one or two. What age are these girls? These women. Most likely not married, not have children, still living at home with the parents. There may be a few exceptions, okay? But mostly, you hear me? Yes. So again, is this against? No. If you really listen to this video, you know it's not against. What I'm really sad about is that the people who have decided that, as I said, whatever community you want to belong to, this and that besides that you want, I'm not sure what you want. I don't see the benefit of going into the same restroom as a man with a woman or vice versa. Right? Unless it's an emergency. And even as a man, you can go outside. As a woman, I have used a men's restroom and said, hey, but they have stalls in there too. Right? Yes? But as a man, why would you want? Even if you're transitioning to a woman, why would you want? Now, once you're all fixed up and you're all good, then okay, well, then, all right. Yeah. That'd be kind of weird, right? Okay. But mostly that's not there yet. Right? That's not happening yet. So if you still have your equipment, then please use the proper facilities, right? Yes? and then show some team spirit when it comes to all that, because the world is trying to accept certain things, but we don't need to accept everything. Right? And you should, just as I do, advocate for the safety of children. Right? Yes? So you feel the way you feel, that's fine. But if the way you feel is putting others in danger, little children, okay? Because suddenly now, who else could enter that women's bathroom and find a girl in there by itself? I'm just saying, you might not do that. And it might not be a transgender who does that, who would be abusing that child. So I'm just saying, why? Why can't you have some team spirit with all that? Huh? And stay in the place where you need to stay until you're all fixed up. Right? Yes? Okay, good. I think we just got some things out of the way. And also, again, root for these girls, that volleyball team. Even ask. Don't go, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he should be able to. No, don't do that. You should have some compassion towards those girls. Right? You don't know what happened in that locker room, really. Right? You should have some compassion towards those girls who are uncomfortable with that. And say, I think that can be solved otherwise. And we're not going to support that. Right? We're also not going to support that children as young as 6 and 7, or even younger, right, are getting chopped up to become something different. We're not going to support that either. You see? We're not going to support just anyone walking into a women's bathroom. As I said, the men don't have to worry about that, right? I doubt that if there's a woman transitioning to a man walking into a men's bathroom, is going to abuse a boy. I can't quite see that. Actually, that might be a good thing, because you never know, right? A woman who would see a guy trying to do something to a boy would step in, you would think. Unless, of course, they're already so much of a man that they're okay with that. All right, just saying. Right? So how about, where's the team spirit in all of this when you see clearly, well, this ain't right. This isn't right. That boy, still with his equipment, should be changing in a different room. Should have his own place to do all that, right? Because he's accepted on the volleyball team. But now it's escalating to something it shouldn't be. And guess who's getting punished? The 10 girls. Can't go into their own locker room now. Huh? They have to go to the bathrooms now to go and change. How's that right? How's that right? Because of a law. That should not exist either. And then, in the sports, that shouldn't be such a brainer to anyone out there. That, no. That is, now, where are the feminists? Saying, hey, wait a second. Wait a second. Because as women now, our rights are being taken away again. By the queer community. By the left. Okay. By the Democrats. The politicians. You people should think about that. You should really think about that. Dads, all I can tell you is protect your girls. You need to step up. Not with violence, this snap. I'm sure you got one dad who's a really good speaker, and you bring up this. You have to, the pen often is stronger than a sword. Yes. Have we lost that ability? Well, I don't know. It's in the Bible. Yeah. All right. God's love and blessings always, and we'll talk to y'all another time.